All right, chat. We should be back online. I think I fixed all the problems. It's weird. I was just talking about how the PC shouldn't be jacking up on me, and it does. So, that's interesting. It shouldn't have done that, but I think we fixed the problem. Not too sure, but I believe we did. If not, we'll just continue to try until it freaking works, I guess. But yeah. All right. So anyway, like I was saying. Hold on 1 second. Let me just go here. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Avatar Yaya posted a, I guess, review on Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact, and I wanted to watch this live on stream for the past, day? So, I feel like this will be a great way to open the stream and open the discussion. So, shout out to Avatar Yaya. Go subscribe to him. Great content creator. What's up, Off Grid? How we doing? Great content creator. He's definitely worth a sub. And yeah, let's get into his, I guess, Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact review.
I did not want to make this video, and I actually waited a week. I actually waited a week.
He did wait a week. We was waiting for the video, Yaya.
But please do not buy Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact. My main reason why.
If you buy Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact after seeing what the frick has been going on with that game, it is a you problem. I kid you not. I love Hunter x Hunter is my third favorite anime. Third favorite anime. I am not touching this game with a 10-foot pole. No. Because I saw what the frick this game is giving me. It's giving me garbage. So we're not touching it. Point blank, period. So I'll let y'all, I can't speak. I'll let Yaya continue to speak. And let's see what his stance is on all of this, bro.
I'm mad is not why everybody else is hating on the game, by the way. I think the gameplay of Nin Impact is fun. It
looks cool.
Crazy. It's Kusoge. It's very broken. But they broke my #1 rule. Aiden, you did me dirty this time. I put faith in you. You did me dirty. Can't. And it's not y'all fault. It's these companies that giving y'all money. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Do not cop that shit. Do not play it right now. And I'm explaining why. There's a wise man in gaming culture history. And if you grew up with it, you heard this quote from Shigeru Miyamoto, and you probably see it in the corner of the screen. A delayed game is eventually good, but a rush game is forever bad. Now, you know why I'm mad.
It was delayed.
Why in the hell did y'all delay Nin Impact for 9 months, mind you? For 9 months, and then you drop the game and the netcode is horrible. Now, you're probably like, yeah, people exaggerating, people hating, people are just lying. Hear me out. I've actually tried the netcode when I was out of town, right?
Right.
I had a friend give me his account so I could try because he had early access. I didn't buy it yet. I was in Canada. And literally playing on that netcode on a wired connection, mind you, it defeats the point. Like, if the connection's not that good, the combos are not going to feel good to do. You're going to feel like you're doing shit in molasses. That is horrendous. I am highly upset at Nin Impact. And there's gonna be somebody in the comments. I told you, you shouldn't be hyping up these anime games, man. You should be doing this shit, man.
What's up, Drifter?
That's not my problem, because I still think the gameplay's fun. I still want to run events for this game. However, fathomly, I cannot sit there and say, buy this for $60. Heck, even in the last video I made, when I was coming at people critiquing the game, I said, try it out first, see if you like it, then refund
He said that.
if you don't like it. That was the big thing. Honest to God truth, that is what I told everybody. So don't come here trying to say I was right and none of that. No, you're not right. Because the one thing that I care about, they actually fumbled on. This is the first, like, do not add rollback netcode without. Gotta calm down.
Yikes, bro.
I get really heated.
Yikes,
really
bro.
upset. I was saying on Twitter multiple times, with Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact, you have to give us a beta test for this netcode. We didn't get no beta test for rollback. They just put it in the game, reworked it, and it's not the best they ever did. Hold on, I'm not done. I gotta do this.
He's not done, chat.
So we about to pull up
How's it sound for y'all?
Impact Twitter.
Is he
I
too
don't know
loud?
if y'all can hear me when I say this. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Not a lot of people are gonna buy a game like this, so here's a small budget. And now people don't want to buy it because the small budget had the game looking and feeling like ass. And that is a big thing. A lot of times, a lot of game developers don't really put all their money into stuff. Some publishers like, this not gonna do that crazy. Here you go. Then when it does crazy, they're like, damn. If they make another one, we give you the money. Like that's how they be moving. But then again, what I won't do in this video, there's people generally having fun, right? Shout out to Hollow Shy. Hollow Shy's having fun playing in Impact. He's talking about how Kite is fun for him. He's doing TODs. He's showing off Kite. This might be low quality.
I pressed the wrong thing. I get that it's a fun game for some people, but the problem is it's not a fun game for most people. It's like 2% of people who are enjoying this game. And those 2% are obviously copers, 1. 2, they just like the battle system and they probably play a lot of the offline version, because there's no way these like 5 people are online and still enjoying this game. Because I've seen, like right now, everything I see with the game running smoothly, it's in training mode. Look at the left. That's training mode. Everything I see of this game running smoothly is training mode, bro. And the story mode. That's it. I have not seen a coherent game of Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact at all. It could be fun. It could be broken, if that's what you like. It can be this. It can be that. But if the game does not work online, it does not matter. Now, my problems with other games like Bleach Rebirth of Souls, even Sparking to some extent, is they put a lot of their money and time into these offline modes, like story mode, episode battle for Sparking, even though that's kind of trash. Custom battles is a big thing for Sparking, even though those are kind of trash as well. They put a lot of money into that stuff. That stuff does not just come easy. You got to make all these different scenarios for each character. It's not the easiest thing, bro. So instead of doing all of that and putting all that money into a mode that not a lot of people are gonna like and play for like the next years, put all your stock into the online, bro. Nin Impact, what did they put their money into? It's like they just got the IP and threw a game together. They didn't put money into anything. The characters look like trash. The stages look like trash. The game runs like trash. The battle system, in my opinion, is just meh. The story mode is literally screenshots from the show. It's just screenshots for Hunter. My 3rd favorite anime. I was so looking forward to this, bro. I was looking forward to this game. I'm thinking of what characters I'm gonna use on my team, all this and that. And they drop a big steaming pile of garbage. And what's gonna happen from this is Hunter x Hunter's not gonna get a new game. Hunter x Hunter's not gonna get a new game at all for the next few years, because this game is gonna perform so horribly. And it shouldn't be that way. The IP shouldn't have to suffer because the developers are mentally freaking ill. The IP shouldn't have to suffer. So, yeah, Hunter x Hunter Nin Impact, I don't know what they put their money into, bro. It's scary. It's a scary looking game. I don't want this to get a second game. If they're going to make a Hunter game, it needs to be like an action RPG or something. Stay away from the PvP. Stop ruining Hunter x Hunter, bro. Please. Please. Every Hunter fighting game, like games with Hunter x Hunter characters in them, suck. Jump Force and now this. Stop. That Hunter x Hunter Yu Yu Hakusho rumor, I hope it's not true. Because if it's anything like this, if they put no work into it, what's the point? No one's buying it, no one's playing it.
His Twitter, but he's generally indeed just having fun playing in Impact.
That's good for him.
The only thing I think I can have a fathom faith about this game. I think it's gonna be fun to play. Look at this Infinite. This Infinite's kind of funny. I don't know. It's funny to me. Infinite's loose and shit like that. I don't have a problem with it. Don't get hit, bro.
All right, bro. Yaya. Now, I mess with Yaya, bro. I like Yaya. Yaya, cool. But we're not going to sit up here and act like Infinites and all that stuff cool. It's not. Infinites, all this nasty, disgusting stuff is exactly, well, not Infinite specifically, but nasty, broken stuff. No offense to Yaya, but that stuff he was complaining about on Sparking. That stuff other people were complaining about on Sparking. That stuff people are complaining about on Bleach. Infinites and broken mechanics in fighting games should not exist. I don't care what game it is. I don't care what's the point of the game. That stuff should not exist. Every fighting game should have some sort of balance at this point. 2025. Don't get hit is crazy, Yaya. Don't get hit is crazy.
There's one clip I gotta roast people for though. I gotta roast people for. This shit pisses me off when it comes to fighting games. Especially the anime game community. The ones that play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. The Naruto.
He's talking to me. Uh-oh. Chat, he's talking to me. God dang it, yeah. I thought we was cool, bro. He's talking to me, bro. He's talking to the Sparking Glazers, man. Is the stream running good for y'all? It's a little choppy for me on my end. I must be tripping. Anyway, like the stream if you're in here. Let's put we live. There we go. All right.
Storm.
Storm.
People that's gonna play Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
And My Heroes All's Justice. This is when I have a problem with this tweet. When I find it, this right here pisses me off. Because people are like overhyping this single. So Uvojin, he does have super armor.
Uvogin.
He pops Overgear, which is their X Factor, right? And then he has Quick Gear, which is another level 1 version of it that you could do in the game, right? Full screen shoulder lunge into 2 hits and you die. And yes, that does way too much fucking damage.
Hold on.
Right? The game is like...
Wait. Whoa. You die from a 2-hit combo. And then impact. Tell me this is like maxed buffed character, bro. Please. There's no shot. This is just raw start of the match. Let me rewind it, bro. I had to have missed something.
He does have super armor. I have a problem.
Super armor too?
When I find it, this right here pisses me off.
Okay, he's level 3. He's level 3.
People are like overhyping this single. So Uvojin, he does have super armor.
So he has to use level 3.
Overgear, which is their X Factor, right? Okay. And then he has Quick Gear, which is another level 1 version of it that you could do in the game, right? Full screen shoulder lunge into 2 hits and you die. And yes, that does way too much fucking damage, right? The game is like, just let them kill people, right? Does way too much damage, specifically, right?
Yeah.
You know, 2 touch, catches them on the yell end, died. Now, if you play a tag game, right? Everybody like, what the fuck's going on? Watch this. Why are you just not blocking on switch in? You just let him get hit. This should not happen 24/7 unless you just got mixed because he did something before that. Now here you go, ultimate, instant GG, crazy as all hell, bro.
There are some people that spent $60 on this game. Some people spent $60 on this game. Uvo just cleared the whole team in 3 seconds. Multiple characters with infinites, and it's very easy to do. You play this? Or have you just looked it up? Bro, this is mind-boggling, bro. Is this the most broken freaking fighting game character I've ever seen? So they could just... he took out the whole team in 3 seconds. 6 hits total. Am I tweaking? How are you going to explain this, y'all?
Y'all see this. Crazy as all fucking hell, bro.
You play it? Holy.
But if you actually play these games, you know there's counterplay to it. You're not gonna let somebody back up full screen in a tag fighter, right? Especially with assist. Some assists go full screen. Some hit damn near from the other side of the screen. You can stop the Uvojin from popping this off. This ain't even running rampant in ranked from what I've been seeing from people who play this game, right? And like, this is literally, yeah, this is crazy. But when it comes to fighting game, people can play it cool and dandy. But you Sparking Zero hoes better not be complaining when y'all was mad when the game came up, all people just flying up and down, left and right with Android 19 and 2. You thought I forgot. I thought I wasn't there for that. I was there.
Yeah, we was all here, bro. we was all here, man. And I was just as vocal as everyone else that this is freaking dumb. And this should not be in the game. Are they gonna patch that for Hunter? Are they gonna patch that disgusting level of damage in Hunter? That's the question. Are they gonna patch it? Because they patched it. They patched androids. They patched them. They're still crazy, but they definitely patched that nasty, disgusting nonsense they were doing. So the question is Hunter gonna patch that garbage? Because that's insane. 6 hits and the whole team dead. 3 seconds. I get it was level 3, but still, that's crazy. That is crazy.
As people on Earth complain about something broken, all these arena fighters are broken. All of these shits are broken. Y'all are crazy. You know how people was mad? Oh my God, key blast into Broly going, vroom. Like y'all know y'all was mad as hell. People just running away, insta sparking, shooting key blasts, and hitting you into an ultimate that was pretty much unvanishable unless you just had the luck of the Irish on your side. That's just not even the basic content. Did you wish you had the Dragon Ball Fighters?
But I mean, to say that is like he's under the assumption that we haven't been complaining about that. It's because we were complaining that stuff got patched. So I feel like us complaining about this game's broken stuff is nothing but good. Am I missing something? I don't think I'm missing anything. That's weird.
It's like, no, I don't wish you like, because I'm not a big fan of Dragon Ball Fighters. What I mean by that is that Dragon Ball Fighters is an amazing game. It's an amazing product. Don't get it wrong. But I just don't like how Dragon Ball Fighters plays compared to other tag fighting games. For a lot of people, Dragon Ball Fighters is their first tag fighter. So I can't argue with them. But I would rather it be more Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, than what DBFZ was when it came out. I didn't like DBFZ until season 3. If you go to their Twitter, I gave it a week after early access, everyone. And literally, if you go to their Twitter, the last time they posted anything,
that's right. 18th. Wait a minute. They did charge you for early access. How much was this game? Was it $70? Highway robbery, bro. Bro, I'd be clamoring to get my goddamn money back. You got me bent. You got me completely bent. No, sir. No, sir.
Nothing since July 18th, 2025. The last tweet about the game, they fixed the online connectivity on the Switch version. Okay.
So they haven't said anything?
The Switch version. Oh no, they dropped this on the 16th. It says translate post. We have posted a notice regarding the current confirmed issues with online battles. For details, please check the website. Stages cause look, this is the worst thing about Nin Impact. Stages cause different amount of rollback, and some characters also cause more. What do you mean? Hold on, now I don't never pull up Steam charts.
So certain characters cause more lag, is what he's saying. You got it as a gift though. Okay, at least you didn't pay your hard-earned money for it, bro. Christ.
I never pull up Steam charts.
Steam charts, nobody's playing this game.
Shit, but I gotta use it for the one time. You can't even find the game on here.
Chat. You can't even find the freaking game on Steam, bro. All right, man. I see Sparking Zero in that search.
No. We gonna find this. You know I hate you using Steam charts. You can't even find it.
Yo.
Where the Hunter game back? You can't even find it on the Steam. All right, here we go. Hunter, Nin Impact. Oh, y'all want to know what the worst of the thing is? Y'all thought I was finished with this video? I'm not.
Nah, bro, back up. Y'all see that?
Game back. You can't even find it on the Steam. All right, here we go. Hunter, Nin.
Chat, there's 87 people playing that game. There's 87 people on that game. The game came out last week. Oh. Bro. Oh my God, bro. This hurts my heart. Because I wanted this game to be so fire. Because we're not getting another Hunter game for 100 years, bro. Dog, that's so disappointing. Certain levels cause lag. What the frick is going on? Almost want a nigga to start crying in here, bro, because we're not getting any. This is our best shot of any Hunter x Hunter content for the next few years, bro. And they blew it.
Impact. Oh, y'all want to know what the worst of the thing is? Y'all thought I was finished with this video? I'm not even done, my nigga. Wait till we get to it. Let the clip play out. No, the iPhone's up. No.
GG's. Oh, how did I miss the...
Oh, watch this. Perfect connection.
What? I won that shit! No way, bro!
It disconnected in the tournament. If you seen that clip, if any fighting game player saw that clip, and that happened in tournament during the end of the damn tournament, I would not play this game. I can't defend it. I really can't.
Bro.
Like, I feel so...
When the game is working, it just turns off. Yo, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, man. What the frick did they do? This game sucks. Oh my God, bro.
I can't. I'm sorry. I've been so mad about the game.
Bro, they call this nigga Yaya the strongest soldier. That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
I've been in hopium mode for 7 days. It is now 7 days since early access.
It's been a week.
I feel like I'm a broken record. That's the end of that, y'all. Like, subscribe, or whatever.
That's it from Yaya, man. We gotta get the Yaya shuffle, bro. Where is it? All right. That's enough, bro. Oh my God, that is disappointing to say the very least. Shout out to my guy Avatar Yaya, bro. Cool guy, very great mind for games and anime games and all that stuff. But he did have a lot of interesting stuff in there, saying that sparking people can't complain. It was probably a joke, but still, it's kind of crazy. And I feel like we should also have an opinion on what's broken and what's not and what should be patched, because if we didn't complain, we'd probably still have level 3 or sparking modes with freaking super armor and unblockable, unvanishable super attacks. So, I don't really get that point, but it is what it is. So while we're on the topic, let's go here, ladies and gentlemen. My guy Corpse, one of my favorite subs, man. He dropped a really good in-depth comment on the recent Anime Game Suck video that I made. Corpse King, I told everybody to speak their mind in the comment section. He did not hesitate. He dropped a really, really good paragraph. I need glasses, so forgive me. This is an issue that plagues a lot of IP-based games, whether it's video games, card games, probably even board games. Companies are relying on the IP to do all the heavy lifting. That, bro, spot on. Spot the frick on. Spot on. Shout out to Corpse for this, bro, because that's I feel like that's what I've been trying to say. They put out a game with a character on there and they don't support it at all. No one will buy some mediocre game, but if you slap Monkey D. Luffy on it, you'll sell millions. Exactly. These IPs are strong enough to do all the heavy lifting. They generate hype. Millions would buy day one, and then a week later, barely anyone is playing, like we saw with Hunter. Anyone is playing because the actual game is trash. Only the super fans who believe their IP can do no wrong will keep playing and ignoring these Bleach fans. Rebirth the souls. Sorry. I'm gonna need some water, bro. I got a cough. I'll get it in a second. And companies will keep serving out slop, knowing a bunch of people will partake anyway. A few months back, I bought Gundam Breaker 4. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm not an online person really, but the game had a really nice story, fun and easy mechanics, and a create a Gundam feature, which is pretty much the highlight of that game. That is fine. Games that are, I don't know if this game has an online mode, but if that's like the back burner, that's their secondary focus, fine. But when you drop a fighting game specifically, he talks about sparking in this, and I'm gonna talk about sparking and all these other games as well. When you drop a fighting game, I don't want to see all these intricate story mode and creative story mode nonsense, bro. I want the online to be smooth. I want there to be a reason to play ranked. That's not some nonsense tag. I want rank to already be in the game. I want spectate mode. I want tournaments. All this stuff, we need it. base. That should be, if you're a fighting game, if you're Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles 2, if you're My Hero All's Justice, you need spectate mode, which is lobbies. You need freaking ranked mode. Day one. Bleach Rebirth the Souls, I was coping for it a little bit too. I was like, all right, if they don't drop rank day one, maybe they're trying to see what's meta and patch that out so they can drop rank. I was like, all right, I'll give them a week or two. 3 months go by and we didn't get a single, I don't think we got a single update, honestly, for like the patch the characters. I don't think there was one. I might be tripping, but I know the characters that were broken then are still broken now. Byakuya is still freaking insane. I had no idea. That was my main, and I didn't know he was insane. I always pick the crazy characters. Sosuke Aizen, the one-shot Ichigo, Soy Phone, and there was like 2 other characters I can't think of right now. Insane. And they're still crazy till this day. So they should always focus on the online before they focus on story mode. Because Bleach, they dropped the animated story mode and nobody cared. Only reason people played that was to get the freaking Ichigo at the end. People skip through the freaking cutscenes. No one wants to watch that. So you spend all your money on something that people are just going to skip anyway. Shout out to y'all, bro. Whatever, man. Whatever. I played it a bunch when I bought it. I bought Sparking Zero day 1 or 2 and played for maybe a week before putting the game down for a while. So I really hope these companies can find out what makes their games fun and can actually create games, especially fighting games, that can harbor a community instead of an explosion of hype with minimal impact. He apologized for the long comment, but this is exactly what I want, bro. This is exactly what I want in my YouTube comment section, bro. If you don't want to drop a piece of literature, that's fine. But in-depth thought out text like this, bro, I love it. I freaking love it. Shout out to Corpse, man. The 44% chance didn't get you. Bro, I got STR Trunks. We're going to be playing Dokkan in the stream as well. I got STR Trunks, bro. I want y'all to understand how freaking mad I was, bro. Once I get Foxy back on here, y'all hear me. I got freaking STR Trunks, a Banner unit from years ago, and I only had about a rotation for stones. So I clear the rotation and I do that freaking disgusting single summon, and I didn't get Gogeta, bro. So I'm sitting here buying stones and using the tickets that you're supposed to save for the next single. I was just using them on multis, and I didn't get them. I was hot. I was livid. I was mad until like 12 o'clock when they dropped the live stream stones. They dropped the live stream stones, and I grinded up to 20 more stones, and I did a multi and I pulled them. I was like, all right, bro, whatever. That'll be in an upcoming video as well. So yeah, I was hot. I was freaking hot. But yeah, great comment from Corpse. Shout out to him. We're gonna also segue into this as well. Let me just go to my channel real quick. We're gonna segue into this. Let's do post right there. This right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, zoom in. Can I zoom in? Yeah, I can. All right. This was an announcement earlier. Bandai Namco and Sony signed a strategic partnership to promote anime and manga around the world. Sony will acquire 2.5% of Bandai shares. I don't think people understand how crazy that is. Collaboration aimed at strengthening engagement among anime and manga fans and creating new emotionally moving pieces or experiences. I saw many people got Gogeta for free, and I was like, in me, bro. Dog. I had to get off social media, bro. That made me so upset. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is not like directly talking about fighting games or anime games. People assume it's talking about the video games because Bandai Namco is the video game thing. Sony is freaking PlayStation. So people are speculating, oh, what's coming? People are like, oh, Jump Force 2 or a version of Jump Force is on the way. I don't think so. I think we're all blowing this out of proportion, personally. I could be wrong. Let me know what y'all think, but I think we're blowing this out of proportion. It's Bandai Namco. We cannot expect anything from them niggas. Their goal might be to strengthen engagement among anime and manga fans, but will they reach that goal is the question. How will they reach that goal? What are we doing? What's the plan? Are we going to put more budget into these fighting games? Are we going to make the workers actually work? Is there a free anime game coming out with cosmetic like a multiverses, but anime. Is that coming out? Is there something crazy on the horizon? Personally, I don't think so, but it's possible. So we'll see, bro. We'll see. I highly doubt that anything crazy will be coming from this, but I could be wrong. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next video. We got one more video before we start the nonsense. Hold on one sec. There we go. Back to my reaction stuff. Why is this not working? There we go. We're gonna watch some Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact gameplay, bro. We're gonna watch some gameplay. I watched a little bit of this video already, I won't lie. But I want to see the whole thing. I want to see the whole thing. Shout out to Broski, bro. Go sub to him. Go sub to Broski.
You guys might know that I am a huge fan of Hunter x Hunter, and for
Same.
months now, I have been looking forward to the release of Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact.
Yep.
However, let me show you how my first Nen Impact stream ended. 550.
Yeah, I saw this. This is crazy. Peep the freaking frame drop off at the top, by the way.
Cool. I just alt F forward. Fuck it. Don't buy this trash.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Fun game.
Cool. There you go. I kind of crashed out on Nen Impact.
Kinda.
I crashed out and I alt F forward and I said, nobody should buy this game.
Listen, he shouldn't have all that forward, bro. I'm gonna defend the game right. He should not have all that forward, bro. He should have went to the home screen, right? And he should have just dragged it and put it in the trash can, bro. That's what he should have did. I believe on Steam you can get refunds. Is it Steam? Yes, it must be Steam. He said all that for. You can get refunds on there. PlayStation, you play 1 hour of a game, they not giving you your money back. I tried it with Nasby. It didn't work. So he should have just dragged the game into the trash can and called it a day, bro. But he still plays his game.
I was gonna make a video as a result of that incident, but I decided instead I would wait a few days, give myself a chance to calm down, play a little bit more, and kind of recollect my thoughts about the current state of Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact, and explain to you guys, if you haven't been keeping up with this, what's been going on with the game. Spoiler warning, if you saw my King of Fighters 13 video, you might get some deja vu vibes from this one. Anyway, before we get started, please remember to click that subscribe button and let's get into things. As you guys saw in that clip, where I was playing against someone with 500 milliseconds of ping and quite a lot of frames of rollback, the netcode for this game, unfortunately, is completely broken.
Oh, you don't say. Really?
So, let me show you guys a clip from
Are you sure, sir?
Playing this game.
Yeah, watch this Dotto clip. This is what I've been seeing. This is what UI freaking kite. Look at this.
What universe am I in? What universe am I in? Just tell me what universe I'm in. I just need to know where I am, bro. What?
This is nasty work, bro.
You got it, dog.
Here is this game.
Every time I hit him, I teleport to a universe where I'm getting my ass beat. I can't. I don't.
And then just the hard cut at the end of the clip. So up the top of the screen here, if you guys missed it, we've got the ping on the left. We've got the delay frames in the middle. So how many frames of input delay that netcode adds. So it's currently 1, and the number of rollback frames. This match had 42 frames of rollback.
Good
so
God.
as you can see, it was a unplayable mess.
You
I've
don't
had this
say.
happen too. This is not an isolated incident. The game can reach insane numbers. I think the record we've seen so far is I saw a match go to 99 frames of rollback.
Excuse me?
Is the highest the counter can actually go. The thing is, though, it's not just these
Yo,
kind of like
bruh.
occasional matches where the game
No,
just
no, bro. No, I'm sick of this. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I've had enough. I've played these games before. I'm done. I've had enough, bro. These niggas really said... Yo, I'm tweaking, dog. This is like yesterday bleeding into today, man. Oh my God. These niggas really, they just took the Hunter x Hunter IP. This could have been any IP, but it had to be Hunter x Hunter, a freaking series that has had nothing for years. Years, plural. Hunter x Hunter's had nothing. Nothing. You take Hunter x Hunter and you put it in this garbage GameCube looking game that has horrible internet. You can't play this freaking game. There's no one playing it. 87 niggas on Steam. PlayStation is probably like 100, maybe. 87 niggas bought this garbage. This is trash. Oh, this looks like Dragon Ball Fight. No, it doesn't. No. They took a crap on a plate and put it in a freaking disc and said, pay me $60. Pay me $60. $70 if you want to play it early. $70 if you want to play this game early, nigga. Are you kidding me? This game is unreal. These companies are not real, bro. There's no shot there was any play testers. There's no way. What the freak were y'all niggas doing in the demo? Did y'all say anything to them? Bro. Hunter x Hunter has not had anything for years, and you come back and you crap on a freaking plate and serve it to niggas for 60 bones. I've had enough, bro. These freaking companies, something must be done about y'all, bro. Somebody needs to catch you and compromise you, bro. I'm tired of it. 99 frames, bro, of drop off. Every game is, look, 45 is where he was. Like, I can imagine 99.
Both players
Bro.
in this situation are going to be seeing completely different things on their screen, and that mismatch is what creates this like unplayable 40 frames of rollback situation. But
I'm sorry for crashing out. I'm upset because this is a game I was looking forward to. I'm gonna find some old messages in Discord where I was talking about this freaking game, who I would play, how excited I was. Oh, we're gonna Viva la Revolution. We're gonna get Hunter back. We're gonna play this game so much it forces them to get freaking Hunter back. Yeah, right. This is gonna make them stay away from the idea entirely. Period. I just want words with the niggas that made this game. I just want to have like a conversation, bro.
Good connections.
Just a conversation.
This game's netcode still constantly fluctuates up to like 7 or 8 frames of rollback, sometimes up to 10.
Which is still crazy.
So let me show you an example of that. So
it's still crazy.
This is a random clip I got from RF.
These poor human beings wasted their money. I guess you could get 88.
It's a nice little Leorio combo. But what I want you guys to pay attention to while you're watching this,
I wasn't even watching.
Again real quick. Watch this number up here. This is 40 frames of ping. Japan to Japan connection. This is about like as optimal as you can possibly hope for.
Yeah, it starts fluctuating like crazy, bro. What the frick, bro?
0 frames delay, 0 frames rollback.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that made me so freaking mad, dog. And we got another reaction after this. I might do 2 more. We'll see. I can't understand, because they could have done this with any IP, but it had to be Hunter. What made them think Hunter? What? Why couldn't y'all do freak? Why couldn't this be Bleach? Why couldn't Rebirth the Souls be Hunter? Why? Why couldn't this be freaking, I don't know. What's another freaking show I don't care about? I don't even have one off the top of my head right now. Why couldn't it be that? Why did it have to be Bleach? Freaking Hunter x Hunter. A show that's grasping for air. Togashi, feed me. I have 8 and 10 years. Why must it be Hunter? And then you got the freaking JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game is trash too. That's my fourth favorite. And it's not trash because it's a bad game. It's trash because these niggas, CC2, can't make a game that has good internet. It's impossible. What are y'all putting this money into? Demon Slayer, Kami Chronicles 1 sold crazy off the story mode alone. Y'all just dumping money into Storm Connections animations instead of making that game runnable and the games you got coming up runnable. Why does every game them niggas drop have bad online? Why does every anime game that drops recently have bad online? I don't want to hear budget. Shut the frick up. Shut up. If you don't have the budget to make a good game run online, don't make it. Don't make it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. 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 I'm sorry. I'm tweaking. Let me continue the video, bro. I gotta calm down. I just don't get how you do this to Hunter x Hunter of all shows. Of all IPs, you pick Hunter. Why couldn't this be freaking DC? I don't care about DC.
Changing. Back up to 3.
Hunter doesn't even really need a fighting game. It's cool. But it doesn't have to be
6. I don't know if you saw that. 6 frames of rollback right there.
Budget.
Wildly fluctuating.
He's about to say budget.
I think there was a
7 if you don't have the budget to make a good game run online, don't make it, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care. If they're not giving you enough money to do that, just make the game offline. Make a different game. This is a fighting game. People are gonna play online. If it doesn't work, I know these niggas play tested it. I know they did. Because these people that are playing right now are both in Japan. This should be optimal connection. Optimal. Because people are making excuses. Oh, the servers are supposed to be ran in Japan. That's why the game sucks in the United. No. No. Horrible, horrible. Horrible cope. Terrible cope. There's no shot they play tested this. There's no way. I don't want to hear nobody say they did. There's no shot. They didn't play test this freaking game because broken stuff in here and the freaking game doesn't work online. Look at the guy.
Yeah. Before you say actually this netcode was designed to work on like Japan infrastructure, it doesn't even work on Japan infrastructure. There's constant like visual rollbacks. You can see characters like constantly like snapping back a lot. And it just feels
why Hunter, bro? And then the crazy thing is, like I said earlier, usually these games, they put all their stock into one thing and everything else is trash, right? Or everything else is just meh. Like Bleach, for example, they put all their stock into the story. The rest of the game is just okay, right? Online is shaky. That game's playable at least. Hunter x Hunter didn't impact. It's like they didn't put their money into anything. They didn't do anything. Story mode is cutscenes. Well, not even cutscenes. It's screenshots from the anime. So that took no time. That took 0 time. I could do that. I can make you I can give you some screenshots real quick from Hunter x Hunter. Fantastic show. I can go back real quick, get you some screenshots. That take me 3 minutes. And then make you play the game in between. And I'm pretty sure it's fun when it's not freaking lagging. But then even training mode, bro. Even training mode is trash. Like there's like a combo thing in this game. I think he talks about it in this video. I think that's where I left off. There's a combo thing in this game that shows you combos, but it doesn't even tell you what inputs the character uses. It's like, why? Why? And then online, I've been talking about online since I started this freaking video. I'm gonna stop this video short eventually because I can't keep pausing.
Is there
I'm pausing
any
too much
hope of this situation being fixed? And the answer is a big fat maybe. A day or two after the game came out and everyone
we'll get a good game.
Netcode sucked, the developers did actually put out this statement. Notice regarding current issues affecting online battles. Issues have been identified in online battle functionality. Number 1, an issue where excessive rollback frames occur during matches, resulting in gameplay disruption. And number 2, an issue where matches forcibly terminate due to desync errors. Those are the two main issues with the netcode that they raise. So I'm really glad to see
they talk about it.
They are aware of the netcode issues.
Okay, good. No.
Every day.
That's a point. I give them a point for that. Communication. That is always good regardless if the game is trash or not. Talk to me, bro. Just speak to me. Tell me something. Tell me you at least know what's going on, Sparking. There go my dog barking. Son of a monkey's uncle.
That they fix this. But there's basically two things here that still worry me a little bit. So, number one, there is no time frame for these fixes. They say right here, we are currently working on a fix for this issue. However, we kindly ask for your patience as the resolution may require some time. It could be a week, it could be a month, it could be a year. I have no idea. And the reason this concerns me is because there's a very real chance.
Okay, it says it requires some time. What does that mean? What does that mean? Requires some time. Is it a Bleach situation where it's going to take 3 months to fix the internet? Well, Bleach internet wasn't necessarily this bad, but it took them 3 months to get freaking ranked. Is it going to take that long? Will it be next week? Will it be in 3 years, 4 years, 5? When? Give me a time frame. They should give you a time frame.
Fix this, it'll already be too late, right?
It's already too late. Nobody's playing. The first impression matters the most in games like this. Niggas already write these games off as soon as they're announced. Recently, I can't blame them, but back then they used to write these games off as soon as they're announced. Because it's an anime fighting game, and they have a stigma for being trash. Can you blame them? No. But the first impression means everything. For example, Bleach's first impression. I logged on to Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Go back to that freaking stream if it's still up. It took me 40 minutes to find a match. And that's because I had to go back and go into a room and wait for somebody in a room. Or join somebody else's room instead of player match working. Player match in Bleach for me didn't work for like 2 weeks. Didn't work for 2 weeks. First impression of Bleach. No one's playing this game. That was my first impression because I was sitting there. What the frick is going on? Why can't I connect to somebody? It was lagging. I was watching President Rose play this game, bro. The man was lagging everywhere. The boy couldn't play a game. Go back to them streams. I'm pretty sure his stream's still up too. He couldn't play. The game would lag and he freaking get kicked out. Horrible first impression. They asked Maximilian Dude, one of the biggest names in the fighting game space, if not the biggest in the fighting game space. They asked him to play the game. The nigga played for 30 minutes and got the frick off and never talked about it or played it ever again. People, oh, wait till Max Duke get his hand on this game. Now look. Nigga didn't like the freaking game. It's crazy.
Very hard to recover from the horrible PR on day one.
Exactly.
If it's going to take a very long time to fix this. Like, it's very hard for fighting games to recover from bad launches.
Mm-hmm.
The other issue in this statement that concerns me a bit...
Save us, near for Pito in the chat.
Worded it mainly focuses on the severe rollback desyncs. So, like, for example, the Doto Doya clip I showed you guys with, like, 40 frames of rollback seems to be what they're mostly talking about. And I'm a little bit concerned they might just fix the most severe issues, but like the underlying problem of the rollback frames just constantly fluctuating between like 1 and 10 might not be included under this umbrella. It's hard to tell from the text. So that does worry me a little bit. So yeah, it's good that they're acknowledging.
Yeah, communication regardless is good.
More, basically, I need more information. So yeah, as it is right now, I can't recommend that anyone buys this game.
Exactly.
Because the netcode doesn't work, which to me, that issue alone is completely disqualifying in the year of our Lord 2025. For me, that just instantly makes the game a don't recommend situation. But I don't think it's just that. There are other issues I have with the game besides the netcode.
And what would that be?
Let me show you guys something that's been less reported about, and that's the state of this game's combo trials.
Oh
now,
yeah, the combo trials.
I
Stupid.
need to emphasize This game currently retails for AAA prices. I bought the deluxe edition for the equivalent of $82
Huh?
in my
82. So the base game was 70? Was the base game 70? $82.
currency. And the
How much currency?
AAA prices. I bought the deluxe edition for the equivalent of $82 in my currency.
Oh, his currency.
And the base version.
In his currency. I don't know where he's from. But regardless, this game is a $30, $40 game. Max. I mean, after seeing what this game provides you, it's a free game, if that. Personally, it's a free-to-play game. It should be free for what they're giving you, which is a big steaming pile of freaking cow dung. But a fair price, if the game worked, would have been $40. I feel like that's fair. But $82 in his currency, which I think might be $75 in ours.
This game is not
ballistic.
much cheaper. If you've played any fighting game before,
I will watch this part and then we'll
combo trial,
Canada.
and you think to yourself,
We'll watch this and then we'll skip
this
to the
is
next
gonna be some
video.
Example combos that I can learn as a new
Like, yeah, the
player.
combo trial right
Maybe
here.
It'll give me some ideas of like how to get started, just a simple B&B, so that I can start playing this game. That is
Right.
what you would assume if you had a functioning brain. However, this game's combo trials
If you had a functioning
are
brain.
the dumbest I have ever seen in any fighting game ever.
I'm gonna let y'all
and
listen in.
They're this. So you have every character basically has nearly the same exact trials. And what they do is they tell you to do a combo that meets whatever criteria. So for example, the first trial is deal 400 damage in a combo. They don't tell you what combo to do. They tell you, hey buddy, figure out a combo of your own and see if it does enough
That's
damage to
crazy.
pass this trial.
That is
So there you go.
crazy.
This is the combo trial. There's no instructions. There's no like, here's a list of things you can do. They do give you sample combos before you say that. So you click view the example and it does this.
Doesn't tell you anything.
It just plays a combo. It does not tell you any of the inputs for the combo. It doesn't give you any information about the combo. It just literally plays a recording of a combo. Imagine.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's where we'll leave this video. Delusional, mentally ill developers, bro. Point blank, period. We're moving on, man. Let's see. Did I put this video? Let me see where I put it. Because, bro, I got to get off of that before I keep yapping. Nasty. Nasty, nasty video. All right. Shout out to Armin Hammer. We got a video from him. It's called Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Ruined Anime Games. So, we'll see what his take is on that.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Hope everybody's day is going well. I'm Armin Hammer. You already know what it is. Back at it again with another Sparking Zero video. So with the inevitable failure of the new Hunter x Hunter game, y'all are probably going to see a new trend over the next couple of days. I'm not even going to hold y'all. You're going to see all these different creators dropping videos talking about, oh, the downfall of anime games, the problem with all these new anime games. Oh, what?
Guilty is charged. Tell you that for free. Guilty is charged. Nigga, because everybody dropping videos just made me feel like I had to open up the floodgates, bro. Guilty as charged. So, whatever. Let's get back into this video.
Happen to anime games, you know what I'm saying? But what's caught my attention is that a few of these niggas are saying, oh, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is what ruined anime games. Now, first of all, let me go ahead and stop you right there, because when it comes to the anime games industry, we've been getting bad product for a while, and Sparking Zero hasn't even been out for a year. So let's not do that, because I can name a couple of titles that came out even before Sparking was even announced that, yeah, they had the bag and they fumbled it. For example, Jump Force. Oh, this game wasn't it. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jump Force, bro. Jump Force should have been the biggest game, anime game of all time. Jump Force should have been the biggest and best anime game of all time. And it hurts my freaking soul that it sucks, bro. Freaking sucks. is trash. You have all these IPs for Jump Force, and it sucks.
That came out even before Sparking was even announced that, yeah, they had the bag and they fumbled it. For example, Jump Force. Oh, this game wasn't it. Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash.
This game looked terrible. I was not buying it regardless. Curse Clash looked trash. Not as bad as that Hunter game, but this game looked garbage. So I was not touching this with a 10-foot pole, without a doubt.
Oh, this game wasn't it.
Connections?
Demon Slayer. Oh, this.
Wait a minute, let's pause. Demon Slayer was fun. Now the internet and the online state of the game was trash. There was no lobbies. There was no this. There was no that. But I will not sit here and lie to you. When I had COVID-19 for the first time, I can't say that on YouTube, I don't think. Whatever. When I had Uncle Vidco for the first time, I was watching Dante play Demon Slayer, Hinokami Chronicles 1. And I thought the game looked so freaking fun. And I was mad that I was pretty much dying and couldn't play it. So once I got my hands on Hinokami Chronicles, I had a blast. It was very laggy. It didn't have lobbies. There was a lot of things wrong with this game. I will tell you that. It frustrated me a lot. And this is when I really got more into the anime gaming community. Besides Dokkan, that's when I got more into it. But Hinokami Chronicles 1 was a very fun video game for me. And I miss those days, to be honest, and hopefully Hinokami Chronicles 2 is good, and I'll buy it if it is. I feel like you can look at a game and tell if it's going to be trash or not. Yeah, Curse Clash. When did Curse Clash come out? Let me see. Let me look that up real quick, because when did Curse Clash? 2024, February 2024. So before, when that game was announced, I was like, what the frick is this? What the frick is this? What's up, Zinkar? How you doing, bro? How you doing? But this game Curse Clash looked disgusting. I was like, I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole. But I had a lot of fun with Hinokami Chronicles 1.
This game isn't it. Storm Connections. Oh, this game isn't.
Storm Connections, trash. Boo. Garbage. Garbage. Trash. Storm 4, I played it recently. Fun game. Tell me how I enjoy Demon Slayer, the first thing I see. He was talking about Hinokami Chronicles 1. And I did not agree with what he said about Hinokami Chronicles 1. I enjoyed that game. But Storm Connections, yikes.
And it was only after Sparking Zero that y'all realized, oh, okay, we're getting our money took. Now,
exactly. Sparking just opened y'all niggas' eyes. It was a thing for a while, but Sparking Zero just opened up people's eyes.
I'll admit that any chance that anime games had of hitting the big leagues definitely died with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, primarily because of how big that game could have been. But I wouldn't go so far as to say that, oh, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is what paved the way to ruin all of the chances of these future anime games. You know what I'm saying? That's just the developers, bro. I don't know what it is, but somewhere along the line after like 2016, 2017, there seems to have been some disconnect somewhere, or maybe the devs just stopped giving a fuck. I don't know. But in today's video, we're just gonna address the potential problems that these games could be having, and then after, we're just gonna talk about
free. I'll tell you that for free. They don't care. It's that simple. These companies only care about you spending that $60 to $100. They only care about that. They care about you buying the game in their season pass. That's it. Everything else does not matter. They don't care about you. That's simple as that. They don't care. So,
future of anime games as a whole, and I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, it's not looking.
Yeah, mad people just want to dog on it because it's the next anime game, but the ones that played the first game are pretty excited about what the second one will do in terms of expanding the gameplay. Yeah, I'm very interested to see what they do, and if I like it, I'll buy it. Hinokami Chronicles 1 was amazing, so we'll see.
Bright, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but without further ado, let's get into the video. So one thing you would see a lot of people say when discussing this topic is, well, oh, anime games don't come in full packages anymore, which is true in a sense, but even then, with older love titles like the Clash of Ninja series and the Budokai series, the story mode was never really all that, and people still love those games. You know what I'm saying? Especially Clash of Ninja. Like, in every game, bro, the Clash of Ninja story mode fucking sucked. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, but besides that flaw, the rest of the game was just so packed. It was so filled. Like, there were tons of shit to do. Like, there was a 1v1 mode. You could do 2-man squad 1v1s. There was a spectator mode where you could watch the bots fight. Or if you had 4 niggas in the room, you could do 4 players and just run the whole set with all 4 niggas fighting at the same time. Fun fact, there was also a time attack mode.
I'm just happy to see we're getting ranked on launch. They're getting ranked on launch. That's fire. Only information I know. Wow. I don't think they didn't have it at launch for the first one. So that's crazy. That's good. That's better than what Bleach did.
And a survival mode. And actually, both of those modes are 2 players, bro. So you could grab a buddy and just beat the fuck out of the bots until either the game deems you can't, which is not usually the case.
I never played this. I didn't even play Storm back then. I only played it a couple times.
I remember me and my bro were playing Clash of Ninja Revolution 2 on the Wii, and I was like, hey, let's run this.
My family was Dragon Ball niggas, so everybody had the Dragon Ball games, and there was always this one cousin that brought the Naruto game over, and that nigga would not get much playtime. So whenever we did play the Naruto games, bro, it would be like 20, 30 minutes. And I'd be one of the only niggas that want to play. So that's all I know for real. But man, that's a W. Yeah, it is for sure. Wait, spectate mode too? It's already one up over Bleach, bro. Rebirth the Souls, what the frick y'all got going on? Still no spectate mode in that game. By the way, if you're in here, go ahead and hit the like button for me. I appreciate that.
And
if you're not subbed up, sub up.
Let's run the survival mode for the one time. You know what I'm saying? We just ran that shit until we ran into some random ass nigga that wasn't unlocked. I think it was Orochimaru. We were like, who the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? We beat the fuck out of him and his teammate. We go back to the menu. Orochimaru's unlocked. Oh, it was fucking over. He grabbed Sasuke, I grabbed Naruto, and we ran that whole fucking gauntlet until we unlocked every single character. That shit was fun as fuck. And it was a fun alternative to doing that boring ass story mode. You know what I'm saying? And that's something a lot of games don't have anymore. They don't have fun alternatives to the boring ass story, to where you get to unlock characters this way instead of being forced to do it through a low effort story mode. Now, when it comes to modern titles, I think the last video games we got that were actually full packages that checked all the boxes were back in 2016, and those games were Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. How
it's weird to see like the recent switch up on Xenoverse, bro, because back then I enjoyed the game's gameplay, but nowadays it's like, it's cool, it's not the best, but I thought it was like a well understood thing that not Demon Slayer, Xenoverse was like the ultimate anime game. Like, it had everything that you would ever want. Customization, things to do outside of PvP. Like, freaking Hero Coliseum was a thing. And I enjoyed Hero Coliseum for what it was. Like, I don't understand the recent switch up on Xenoverse. I get the gameplay is not that grasping, but me, when I was a kid, I loved it. I was in middle school. I loved Xenoverse 2. Demon Slayer got that too. If you don't want to play the story, you can get that via the Hashira training mode. Really? Okay. I love games that have stuff like that. Yeah. That's really good. That's really good. Even though the story mode for the Demon Slayer game is going to be 1,000 times better than this.
Ironic, it's Dragon Ball and Naruto. You know what I'm saying? And when I say check the boxes, I mean the boxes that an anime game needs in order to be deemed a satisfactory product.
It's always Dragon Ball and Naruto,
we're about to get into that right now. Now, as I was saying before,
now, I don't think I agree with President Rose's opinion of all anime games should be Dragon Ball and Naruto. I don't think I agree with that, but I see where he's coming from, because every anime game that has been mega successful over here, I don't know about Japan. I'm not going to speak on Japan because I don't live in Japan, but every anime game that's been successful over here outside of Demon Slayer has been Naruto and Dragon Ball. So, and Jump Force, I guess, was successful with the sales, but nobody stayed on that game. Bleach, we saw how Rebirth of Souls went. What's another fighting game? My Hero, they've had like a few of them. I haven't really heard much about those. Obviously, JJK game is trash. The JoJo game has potential, but the internet is garbage. If they fix the internet, I can see that game being huge. But again, first impression means everything. If you play one game online and all of a sudden it start tweaking on you, you're not gonna want to play again. That game was $10 recently. I could have bought it, but I didn't. So
there are at least 5 boxes, really 4, but we gonna say 5, that a modern anime title.
By the way, thanks to all the members as well, bro. Somebody remembered up in this stream. It doesn't pop up on here for some reason, but shout out to y'all, bro.
Check.
If you want to become a member, hit that pin comment or the join button if you want to. It's not necessarily required, but it is appreciated.
Multiplayer content a title must check in order to be deemed a satisfactory product, and those are visuals, gameplay, multiplayer, content, and story. If you making a modern anime game in 2025 and it don't got at least the first 4, kiss that shit goodbye, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not gonna make it the next week, bro. Let's be for real. And I'm going to use a couple of modern titles as examples, starting with Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Storm 4 checks all the boxes, no doubt. The visuals, amazing. The combat, easy to pick up, hard to master. On top of that, it actually feels like you're fighting in Naruto, and there's nothing better in an anime game than one that feels like you're actually fighting in the anime. So we're gonna go ahead and give the combat a plus. The multiplayer, you know what I'm saying? I'll
use numbers. I'll give the combat in Storm 4 a solid 8. Like he said, easy to pick up, hard to master. I have not played Storm that much, but when I do play it, and when I do run into people online in Storm 4, very fun game. Very fun game. I haven't played Storm series much. Like I said, as a kid, it was mainly Dragon Ball. But this Storm has been fun. Ever since I tried it, every time I try it, it's fun.
Good to fight a friend online. The netcode isn't the best, I'm not gonna lie, but it's functional, right? Plus, when you're playing with a friend or even playing online in general, you gonna have a good time, bro, regardless. Like, y'all niggas boxing, hand-to-hand combat type shit, so we gonna give the multiplayer a plus. The content, there's tons of shit to do in the base game. On top of that, DLC support that was shown for this game is immaculate, bro. Lasted damn near a decade, bro. There's a reason Storm 4 lasted so long, bro. Like, they was pushing, bro. Like, they was pushing.
That's exactly what they're supposed to do now. Why didn't Storm Connections get this level of love, bro? People said that Storm Connections could have been a DLC for Storm 4. That's what people were saying. I don't know if that's true. I have not played Storm Connections. I have not really watched Storm Connections gameplay outside of that one Afro Senju video, but people are saying that could have been DLC. Why didn't that game get as much love as this? Why wasn't it just, they just threw it to the wayside, bro? I heard it's a worse game. A lot of people think it's just a worse game, like in terms of mechanics. How is that possible? How is that even possible?
Content on this mug, bro, so we gonna give that shit a plus. And the story mode, hands down, from what I've seen, the best story mode in any anime game. Super interactive, visually appealing, and it perfectly summarizes the story of Naruto. A lot of niggas don't even watch Naruto to get the story. You can just play the Storm games. The next game we gonna get to is Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The visuals, we'll go ahead and X that out. The combat is good for an RPG, so we gonna go ahead and check that box. The multiplayer, the netcode isn't the best, but it's functional. You know what I'm saying? And besides that, there's just so much shit that you can do with your friends in the multiplayer. You can do parallel quests with your friends, right? You can fight bots with your friends. You can fight each other. Hey, bro, I just made a new build with my cat. Let me test it on you real quick. Oh, all right, bet. You can team up with them, fight raid bosses, unlock new shit. Like, bro, yeah, we gonna go ahead and check the multiplayer, bro. The content, bro, I'm not gonna lie, base Xenoverse 2 might have the most shit you can do out of any anime game. I'm not.
XV2, bro, there's so much stuff to do in that game. And I love it, dog. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna replay Xenoverse eventually. I don't know if I'm gonna do it live or if I'm gonna experience it off. But I'm gonna re-experience it. I'm gonna make a fresh new character. I'm not gonna delete my character, but I'm gonna make a fresh new character and I'm gonna go through the story mode eventually. Not right now. But dog, there's so much stuff you can do in this game. Customization out the wazoo. You can edit characters as well. Like you can make, I think you can make Nappa a Super Saiyan in that game. Why isn't this what if stuff in Sparking? Like even the what if stuff that's already in the game, like Gohan Black, Super Saiyan, Saiyan Saga, Vegeta, stuff like that should just be like a different character. They can make a what if version of that Vegeta a playable character. There's no reason why they can't. Connections adds more ways to combo. Oh, it does. They kind of dragging it though. They're kind of dragging it. Huh. It's actually not that bad gameplay wise. And I say that as an OG Storm fan. Oh, okay. So Storm Connections is low key overhated is what you're saying. I can see it, I guess, you know. Like I said, I haven't played the game, so if you're saying it as an OG Storm dog, you got it. I can't speak on it. You got it.
Gonna lie, and the support, the game is still being supported
Still
to
getting
this day.
updated.
I
10 years
repeat, to this day, for damn near 10 years. Like next year, it's going to be Xenoverse 2's 10th anniversary,
Brother,
and they
that's
are
crazy.
still getting pushed. DLC, content, new transformations, new moves, new story DLCs. Like, bro, when it comes to support, Xenoverse 2 is definitely not only Dragon Balls, but it might be Bandai's like longest running game in terms of support. The story mode, it has cutscenes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that this game is going 10 years strong, forgive me for my dogs. They're gonna be dogs. But the fact that this game is going 10 years strong, bro. I was playing this when I was in middle school. You feel me? And the fact that this game still has the most players out of, I think, any anime game right now, it still has the most players on the charts. That says a lot. That says a lot. 10 years later. This might go down for, not for me, but it's up there. It's very much up there. This might go down as the best Dragon Ball game of all time. Personally, or in general. It's going to be one of them. It's going to be one of them for me. But in general, like for everyone, this might be one of the best anime fighting games, Dragon Ball games of all time. And you can't really fight it because the content is out of this freaking world. Out of this world. So, you feel me? Shout out to freaking Xenoverse, man. I remember XV1 was like so trash. It wasn't trash, but it was like so bare bones compared to this, bro. And when XV2 came out, everybody was just so freaking hyped. So much stuff still being updated till this day.
What I'm saying, it tells the story and it's original. For a story mode based off of a custom character, you know what I'm saying, with a time patroller hopping around timelines trying to restore a balance, right? It's got cutscenes. It's a solid story mode, so we gonna give that a plus. Even though the visuals box was checked out, it literally showed effort everywhere else. So Xenoverse 2 is still a satisfactory product. Now we go to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero checks some of the boxes, right? Xenoverse 2 checked most of the boxes. Storm 4 checked all of the boxes, but Sparking Zero, it only checks some of the boxes, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Visuals, amazing. Combat, amazing. Multiplayer, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely has better netcode than most anime games, so we'll go ahead and put a check on the multiplayer. Plus it's got local split screen too. However, the content,
no sir. The content in Sparking Zero, thumbs down. Thumbs down. Sorry. Thumbs down.
Not really that much to do after you unlock all the characters. Exactly. I'm not even gonna lie, like most of the shit that was in the old Tenkaichi games, they took that shit out. So really the only thing you can do is 1v1 niggas on ranked, quick match. Like it's not a lot of shit to do. On top of that, like they taking forever to drop characters, like 10 stages. They not adding no maps, the customization system that they barely use. Yeah, bruh. The support period it's not looking very good for Sparking Zero. So we gonna have to X this one out.
Yeah,
and
no,
the story
sir.
mode,
We're not getting that.
Yeah, it's a PowerPoint slideshow, low effort.
Trash.
We gonna
Story
have
mode
to
too.
X that one out. So Sparking Zero, is it a full product? No, it barely gets by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just barely.
Only 'cause
and part of that is really only because it's
I will tell
Tenkaichi.
you, they did focus on the important stuff for Sparking. And I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't think it is. They focus on the important stuff, which is making a fighting game work online. Netcode is really good compared to everything else we got. The combat is great. I love Sparking Zero's gameplay flow. I love it. The visuals, insane. They did not put much stock into the story mode, and that's fine. That's cool. But what my thing with Sparking Zero is the content. There's no incentive to play this game. There's really nothing to do and no incentive to do what's already in the game. There's custom battles, but the custom battles suck. I will continue to say that. You will find one good custom battle out of 1,000. Online is amazing. Sure, player match is fine how it is. Singles is amazing. Love singles. Love DP battle now. Ranked mode. They want you to grind ranked for a tag. I will never get over that. Trash. They want you to grind ranked mode to get a tag that you see for 5 seconds in the start of the match. That's what they want you to do. The cosmetics. There's so many different cosmetic buttons on the characters for them not to be used at all. Why is there 10 different slots for accessories when 85 to 95% of the freaking characters in the game can't use a single one? There's a slide for outfits, and the only characters that have a lot of outfits is Goku. It's Goku. That's it. That's the only character in the game with the whole bar of outfits. There's no all colors. There's barely any outfits in the game. If you want outfits, it's mainly battle damage. It's mainly battle damage with outfits. There is some like different ones, like the Dragon Ball Saga Yamcha. What's another one? Friggin' the Piccolo outfit from Superhero. There's stuff like that. But outside of that, bro, like there's no. Everyone wants NZ Goku, Batman, Vegeta, yada yada yada. Freaking the BoJack movie Trunks, BoJack movie Gohan. Stuff like that seems easy to put in this game, but they just don't do it. And I don't understand. I don't get it.
Bro, like, if this was like Breakers or some shit, yeah, that shit would have been off, bruh. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Now we move on to our last example. Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact, bruh. And even though we already know how bad this one turned out, we still gonna go through the boxes. You know what I'm saying? Visuals. Trash. X that out. Combat. We'll check the combat because the combat is actually pretty good. Multiplayer. Oh yeah, we already seen the online. Niggas teleporting all over the screen like they're fucking Jotaro. Yeah, X that shit out. The content. I don't know if y'all saw the season pass, but the season pass is 4 characters and you're not even getting all of the characters until summer 2026. It's
Summer 2026. My dog just jumped. I don't know if y'all hear this nigga. 2026 is crazy. No one's gonna be playing this game in August 2026.
still summer right now. You're telling me you gotta wait a whole year to get 4 characters in a low budget, no effort fighting game. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and X this one out, especially since I'm sure most of those characters should have been base game. And the story mode, yeah, we saw the story mode, bro. PNG
Screenshots.
slideshow. So we gonna go ahead and X that out. So with Hunter x Hunter, the only viable box that checked was the combat. Bad visuals, bad online,
and
bad
I feel like that was a
content,
stretch.
bad story. And they knew this and dropped the game anyway, thinking that shit was gonna collect numbers. I don't know if they just
Hilarious.
didn't know better or if they just didn't give a fuck, but
They
come
didn't
on,
care.
bro. Come
Why
on,
would
bro.
they
That's
care,
how you know
bro?
this game was literally just a cash grab to drain the Hunter fans of their wallets, bro. Man,
all it
like I
was.
said before in my last video, hopefully y'all don't make that same mistake again, because it's a shit ton of anime games coming out now that are nowhere near full packages, that are nowhere near worth that price tag that is being slapped on them. Hunter x Hunter being the prime example. And that's the problem with most of these anime games coming out. These developers think that checking only one box is enough when they need to do what they should have been doing and try to check most of the boxes. Like, look at Sparking Zero. Despite that game's fair share of problems, it at least looks like they tried. With Hunter x Hunter, nigga, what the fuck is this shit? Whoa, that's not fair. It's just an anime game. Why are you expecting so much? Listen, bro. We wouldn't be expecting so much if they didn't do it already, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and use Spark.
Why are we reversing time, bro? This games in the past were more complete packages than they are now. And the first thing people will say, oh, it's because these games get updates now. But as soon as I start talking about wanting to get updates in this game, oh, well, you already paid $70. Why do you want them to put more work into the game? If I could take you niggas by the neck through this camera, I would. You idiots. Why the frick wouldn't you want more content? Every fighting game should give you at least an update every 2 months. At the bare minimum. If they want people to continue to play this game. We spent $120? Was it $120 to play Sparking Zero 3 days early and get everything with it? I believe it was $120. We spent $120. Of course I want this game to get updates. Stuff in the past were more complete packages, bro. Who's saying this? Bro, I swear to you, go on Twitter. Go on Twitter right now and you'll find some nigga in that main, not multiverses, in that main Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, like Twitter area. It's people saying that. And that Twitter area is run by the most brain dead individual in there, bro. Freaking McCry. Nigga kicked me out for saying okay. Anyway, regardless, it's people in there saying that. Why do you want more why would they want to put in more work? They already got your money. You sound like a company freaking meat eater. Company meat eater. Insane.
Zero as an example, since that's the game niggas seem to hate so much. Budokai Tenkaichi 2 had the best story mode out of any Tenkaichi game.
Easily.
Hands down. You had a little map that you could fly around, and every single arc had fully animated cutscenes. You know what I'm saying? Why do y'all think we keep asking for 2v2s? Because they did it already, bro. Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi Tag Team for the PSP. It's literally 4-player Tenkaichi.
I feel like that's going to be like a Sparking Ultimate thing. They're not going to put that in this game. That's too big of a thing to put in this. I would love that if they just put it in here for us now. But they're definitely saving something like that for another game. Sparking Tag Team, I smell it. There's going to be a tag team mode eventually in one of these games. 100%. So, yeah. But, like I said, I don't see them putting that in regular Sparking. They're going to wait for the next game.
You have a group of niggas that are willing to play with you, and a modern version of that added into Sparking, that shit would be a fucking blast, bro. Raging Blast 2, God tier customization, bro. Every single character, not just Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan, every single character had at least 2 to 4 alternate costumes that you could play as, whether they were actually different costumes or whether the lesser characters just had color variants. They had something. Is my point. You know what I mean? You could even swap out the super attacks, bro. Like, they had a little menu where they had like different cutscenes, like different super.
I was talking about this too in one of my streams, I believe. I was like, okay, Majin Vegeta, for example, in the story mode. What's up, Chosen? How we doing, bro? In the story mode for Sparking Zero, Majin Vegeta doesn't have the final explosion until it's time to do it. In fact, I don't even think he does it in the story. You don't activate it in the story mode. He does it himself. Instead, he has the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta Ultimate. Why can't I just edit that and put that on him? Why? Why not? That's not asking for too much. It's literally already in the game. Just give me an option to use that version of Majin Vegeta. Maybe I don't want to blow myself up as my ultimate that day. It's cool, but in singles battle, it's a big risk. Maybe I just want to use Super Saiyan 2's ultimate instead. I feel like that's an easy thing to do, but no. We're not allowed to have cool stuff no more. We're not allowed to have cool stuff. I don't know if they did that in the past for the other Budokai Tenkaichis, but I know they did it for like Raging Blast and stuff like that. So, you know, let's
attacks you
work.
could put on each character. I think everybody had like at least 4 or 5 of them that you could swap out. The sad part about it is this feature is damn near already in Sparking Zero. They were just too lazy to utilize it to its full potential, bro. Why do they have a whole customization system that's only accessed by Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan, bro?
Thank you.
And a couple of other characters that aren't even worth mentioning because literally most of the other characters in the game aren't utilizing it. Is it too hard to ask for all of this shit into one game, especially if they've done it before, and especially if said game is over $100? Come on, bruh. I think I've made my point. Let's go ahead and wrap this up.
GTA 6 about to be $100. GTA 6 is about to be $100, bro. You paid that amount of money for Sparking. Bro, Donkey Kong Bonanza is like $90. No, it's a bad. I know those two games are bad comparisons for an anime fighter, but you get what I'm saying. What's giving you more of a bang for your buck? Tell me that. Answer that question. Love me some Sparking. Love me some anime fighters. Love me some Sparking Zero. But I'm gonna sit here and be honest with you. You probably want to go ahead and get that GTA 6 over Sparking Zero. It's more content and there's more obvious like care going into that game.
So what I'm expecting to happen now, because if Hunter x Hunter didn't wake you up, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I'm not even gonna lie.
Y'all niggas cook.
But anyways, My Hero All's Justice, I'm not buying it because it's not worth my time. Demon Slayer 2, I'm not buying it because it's not worth my time.
I'll see about those games.
The next One Piece game, which is probably gonna be ass, not gonna buy it because it's not worth my time.
I'm gonna need y'all to chill on One Piece, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to chill on One Piece. Point blank, period. I'm gonna play that One Piece Odyssey game. If it's fire, I'm coming at everybody's neck. Once I catch up to One Piece in like 10 years, I'm gonna play that One Piece Odyssey game. Yes. And if it's good, everybody catches smoke. Because what the frick were y'all niggas talking about? Y'all gaslight me to believe this game is trash. We'll see.
And yes, I know Demon Slayer 2 is being overlooked by Sega and not Bandai, but after Hunter x Hunter, it's become pretty clear that it's not just a publisher issue, bro.
Yep.
Hunter x Hunter was published by Arc System Works and it's still fumbled. You know what I'm saying? So it's become clear now that most other developers just don't give a shit about anime games anymore. Nope. So guess what? I'm not gonna buy this until y'all give out something good, bro. Until some other, underlooked developer company picks this shit up and says, okay, let's lock the fuck in and let's make a great game. No, a great product. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, that's pretty much it for the video.
You can make a great game, but making a great product is a different story. Sparking, again, perfect example. The game is great. What is the reason to come back and play over and over again? I don't want to hear y'all niggas say, here's Z rank. Here's Z. No. Shut up. Shut up. No. What's the reason to come back to Sparking Zero? It should have been custom battles. That's what it should have been. But unfortunately, custom battles is garbage because everyone in this community has no creativity. None. Power Warriors 4 is... You don't know about Odyssey? I saw Power Warriors was like $30. I'm not buying that. Yet. Because I'm not caught up. Once I catch up, it might have me.
I hope y'all enjoyed. The other creators, the other check marks are supposed to be getting together to talk about this topic at some point.
The people with check marks and stuff getting together, I feel like they need to talk to the little niggas too, bro. Because we actually play the games more than them. They gotta talk to the little niggas too. Period. So, hey, I'm open. I'm open to come up here and speak with freaking Afro, Rhyme, and everybody else. I'm down. Because we play the game as much, if not more than them, but they just have more eyes. That's all that is. So, yeah.
Really just wanted to get this out the way before they did. And trust me when I tell you, once they do, we'll be there, bro. Trust and believe. Anyways, y'all, that's the video. Let me know you guys'
Shout out to
thoughts
Arm &
about
Hammer, man.
the problems
We're gonna watch one more video and then we're gonna get into Dokkan,
down
bro.
in the comment section.
We're gonna get into Dokkan battle. I don't know how long the Dokkan battle stream portion is gonna be. I have no idea. So shout out to Saros. Saros does a lot of different stuff. He was talking about the Corey Kenshin stuff that came out. He talks about anime games. He talks about like politics. Saros is exactly where I want to be on my channel, just doing anything I want. Anything I want is where I want to be for my channel. So shout out to Saros. He has 164K. Shout out to him. Let's get into this video. Buying anime games is an emotional self-harm is the title.
I have been playing anime games since Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Battle 22. If you input a code in the beginning screen, you got Ultimate Battle 27, which gave 5 extra characters. That was one of my favorite games that I've ever played. Or at least so I thought until I replayed it recently, and it's actually hot garbage. There was another game I played, Dragon Ball Z Budokai. I played Ultimate Ninja, and I would go through playing Clash of Ninja and all these other games, One Piece Grand Battle, One Piece Grand Adventure. I enjoyed these games when I was younger because my favorite series got a game.
Right.
And recently, one of my favorite series got a game as well. Hunter x Hunter. This game got a release and nobody's playing it.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Flat, completely flat. Nobody is talking about it. Nobody is having fun time with it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's a lie, Saros. Everybody's talking about this game. It's just not for the good reasons, bro. Everyone is talking about Nin Impact for all the wrong reasons, dog. Don't worry. I know people are in here for Dokkan. We're going to get to Dokkan after this video. But people are talking about Nin Impact.
It has a high base of, I think it was 400 players, maybe. I'm just going to put the statistic behind me because I don't remember exactly how many players it had, but there was nobody playing it. And I've discovered something. I could talk about how bad Hunter x Hunter is, or I could talk about anime games as a whole. And I made a previous video. This is an amendum to that video to get my thoughts more constructively put out there.
I already watched that video.
Are like fast food from a 5-star chef. It's the best way I can describe it. They look good in ads. Sparking Zero, Ultimate Battle 22 looks good in ads.
I mean,
Budokai Tenkaichi 3. The music slaps. The trailer cuts like it's Oscar bait. Oh, it's outstanding. But once you actually sit down and dig into whatever it is, it's a shallow puddle of broken mechanics, recycled menus, half-translated dialogue, and more often than not, if it's a gacha game, it's just fan service with anime girls. We buy them. We suffer, we cope all the time.
The gacha games are fire. Dokkan Battle is heat. Let's understand that, ladies and gentlemen. Dokkan Battle is heat. Yesterday, I would not have told you this because I was very freaking upset. Early yesterday, I wouldn't have told you this. Before 12 o'clock yesterday, it was 11 o'clock yesterday. I was tight because I didn't pull Gogeta. I wouldn't have said that, but now
we tell ourselves, this one's different. This one's going to be the game. This is going to be the Dragon Ball Z of Naruto games. This is going to be the Naruto, Dragon Ball, whatever you may call it. This is the game that will finally let me power up like Goku, throw hands like Itadori, swing a giant sword, like Ichigo. This is
boo! Get that nigga out of here.
2 combos, 1 cutscene, 3 reuse menus, 5 maps, and everything feels stunted and mechanics are garbage.
Yeah.
Let's really talk about why anime games are failing. I feel like when you buy from one of the main IPs, One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, it always starts off the same way at the beginning. I remember the opening of Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and it was outstanding. Oh my god, it was one of the best openings I've ever seen in a video game. A flashy trailer, an orchestral remix of the song that made you cry. Feels like Kingdom Hearts level of editing. A character select screen that makes your inner 13-year-old say, oh yeah, this is it. This time, it'll be faithful to the source. But that's the trap, nostalgia, or more so recency bias. Same with Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash. Anime games sell hope, not substance. They whisper, remember how you felt watching this art? Remember that? Remember how you felt watching the Forest of Death? Remember that? And they make you play through the Forest of Death.
You're on Legends? I play Legends every now and then. I pull the Ultras and I don't play the game.
As a video game, shit, you've already done this before.
Pull them both. I pulled Goku first multi and Frieza second multi, and I don't play the game.
I'm talking about you, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That's what I'm talking about. Because you're not playing the anime. You're pressing X to simulate the memory of watching it. That's what's happening.
Oh,
That's all you're doing.
We're
I
getting
think if I'm
Kakarot
playing
shots.
One Piece Burning Blood, One Piece Pirate Warriors 3, Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, Dragon Ball Z Battle of
We
Z.
don't talk about Ultimate Tenkaichi and Battle of Z. We don't talk about those games. Stinky. We don't even acknowledge those games, especially Battle of Z. Ultimate Tenkaichi, me and my dad played and thought it was funny. At least. Battle of Z was just pure doo-doo. The only good thing about that game was Goku and Naruto's outfit. That was it. So,
Dragon Ball Z, Budokai Tenkaichi, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. I think there's 2 varieties, and I played the Fairy Tail RPG. There's 2 varieties of anime game. There's just 2. Mash Square, like it owes you money. That's one. And then the second flavor is a JRPG turn-based sleep simulator with 2 buttons that won't work and 3 that are under development. That's basically what the game is. Movement feels like molasses in a mech suit. And if you're playing a mech game, by God, pray they got the controls correctly. Hit detection is a suggestion. It doesn't really matter. The AI, okay, you could throw a rock at your own team and they still wouldn't notice the boss changing a screen white. It's
all right, this video is
stupid.
full of a lot of like similes, so we're gonna move on to the Dokkan battle portion of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Child Caseros is just, that video is way too long to be doing all the comparisons and similes and whatnot. So we're gonna switch to good old Dragon Ball Dokkan battle, and we're gonna check out how Gogeta does in these brand new difficult content fights. All right, let's plug up the phone. There we go. Let's go to the Dokkan screen. There we go. All right. We got no sound yet. We gotta turn on the battle system sounds. I can't play the actual songs because copyright strikes. I really don't like copyright strikes. We're not doing all that. But turn this on. There we go. Works. All right, and we're gonna put on a Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi song in the background while we wait. That's what we'll do. Am I tweaking? Oh no, we're good. If you're in here and you have not liked the stream yet, go ahead and like the stream for your boy. Do that for me. Let's play this song. There we go. Hope it's not too loud for y'all. I can turn this down for me. But y'all still be able to hear it. Is it fine for y'all? Let me see. Hope it's not too loud for y'all. I can turn it down. Y'all still be able to hear it. Hold on one sec. All right, sounds good. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Dragon Ball Dokkan battle. I want to record this, but I think my PC is gonna start freaking twigging, so we'll see. Let me just do these real quick. All right. We might play Sparking tonight. I don't know. I'm trying to make this a decently long stream. My boy Drifter told me to do longer streams, so I was like, you know what? We're gonna set aside specific days for these streams. Thursday, from now on, is appointment television, ladies and gentlemen. You get in here on Thursdays. You get in here on Thursdays, bro. Every Thursday for sure we're in here. I'm trying to make Mondays a thing as well, but that's probably gonna be a lot later and a lot shorter of streams. But
all right, let's do this.
We're gonna make Mondays appointment television. Let's see. All right. Yes, sir. Yep, I take advice, man. You gotta listen to the people who actually watch your content, bro. If it was like Joe Schmo, a random guy who I've never seen before, tell me to stream longer, I would be like, bro, shove it. Shove it, dog. But if it's my dog Drifter or Corpse or freaking Shade or Chosen even, if it's one of y'all, bro, I'll take the advice, bro. Y'all want longer streams? Bet. My problem with longer streams is usually there's like one person in here the whole time. Usually. That's how it usually goes. So it's like streaming 4 hours to one person. It's like, but some people hop in and out. Some people don't even say anything. Sometimes this little viewers number does not update. So sometimes it says 1, but it's actually 4 people in here. Sometimes it says 1, or sometimes it says 4 and there's actually 1 person in here. It never updates. So I just have to know that and understand that.
All right, let's do this.
So we're gonna clear this and then we'll get into the Gogeta content, bro. I've been link leveling. I know you don't understand this game, Drifter. It's not a hard concept, but I can't explain it. It's not a hard concept though. It's pretty much a bubble pop for Dragon Ball, just with good animations for the super attacks. Not these old ones, only the new characters. But we're gonna get through this and we're gonna do the brand new content with my brand new Gogeta. I need Omega Shenron. Seems like I'm not gonna get Omega Shenron. It's whatever. I'm gonna pop in Discord just in case my dog's on. I doubt he is, but we'll see. I wish there was a way for me to like turn this down, but you guys can still hear it. I don't necessarily need this music. Let's see. All right, you don't have to stream for 10 hours. If we stream a little longer, that gives people more time to fill you out. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like a good stream range for me before I start getting like mentally exhausted is like 3 to 4 hours. Unless I'm doing reactions, I mean, I got to 1 hour and 20 minutes by accident. I didn't know I was going on for that long. I had 3 more videos I wanted to check out, but I ended up Xing those because we would have been here for 2 hours just doing straight reactions. And that's not necessarily what I want this to be, because I feel like reaction content is very low effort to an extent. Except for me, I like to pause a lot and talk because that's what a reaction is. When I watch people on YouTube do reactions and they're silent the whole time, thumbs down on the video, bro. That's what I do. But I like to pause a lot. I like to talk. It gives me a reason to actually stream the video instead of just stealing somebody's content. I'm doing good. I appreciate you, dog. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here as always, bro. I think there's a way for me to... One sec. I'm just gonna keep running this in the background while I try to fix something. There has to be a way for me to fix this so I don't have all my desktop audio, because I do want to pop in Discord, but if I do, it's gonna be an echo. So there's that. I don't know if anyone's even here for Discord, but thought I'd hop in anyway just in case. Let's see. Do 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 do. Oh, we got some level 10s? God dang, yes sir. Level 9. All right, let me see if this works. It should. It does. I think I just killed y'all's ears, my bad. My fault. I killed y'all's ears. Yo, That should be good now, though. Correct? Then we're good. I just nuked y'all's ears,
right,
bro.
let's do
Holy.
this.
All right, let's put this here, this there. All this just to join Discord and nobody comes in. I'm a funny guy, bro. I'm a funny guy, but we're playing Dokkan, so it's like, you feel me?